new headphones for like a year.
These are so sexy.
I wish these weren't so hot because I like these a lot. Like they sound good, and I don't know.
These, oh my god, I feel isolated. I feel fibber. Of course, I ripped the fuck out of the box. You can still kind of see. That's what I got.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the old MDR 7506.
Yeah. Of course, the MDR 576.
So that's what I had.
Totally normal, totally natural thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Here's my old beat ass set now. Here's what I had before. They're also the MDR 7506. But I had to bend them back into position.
Yeah.
Because they got all fucked up and this got all ripped off.
Look who is relatively on time.
Oh, hi, David.
Hi, Dave.
Oh, hi, Dave. Yeah, like I feel like. Am I talking at a normal volume?
Yeah.
You sound like you're high.
Do I? Well, I mean that doesn't. It's not helpful.
Now.
Does it sound like I'm trying to talk quietly? Does it sound like
a little bit?
Okay. All right. So this is weird because these headphones are really okay. So this is what normal talking. This is normal talking.
Yeah.
Okay. This is still normal talking. All right. That's what that sounds like with the headphones.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like it sounds completely differently, even though they're the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's a nice theme. Welcome back to my show with Alex and Jake on PVR. It's NPR Radio. On PVR Radio.
We've got a lot of things to talk about today, and I can't wait to get to it.
This is your captain speaking.
First, we need to get very close to the camera and look right dead-eye in the middle of the lens. And first, we'll get a word from our sponsor.
And that was Duke Silver with all the bacon and eggs you have.
With all the bacon and eggs. In parentheses.
Oh, your eyes crossed a little bit.
Oh, man, I just made myself proud today.
Oh, yeah? Good job.
Not
today.
Just from the Dukes of, like, all day today, I've been coming up with random, like, what is the word called?
Now his brain's
he's been coming up with stuff all day.
I've been coming up with stuff all day.
Been saying words.
Been
like
saying
all
words
day.
and stuff.
I know all the best words.
Oh, just like random
words.
Random references that I don't usually come up with. Like that was a Parks and Rec reference that I never reference Park and Rec.
Park or Rec.
Park or the Rec. Yeah.
Park or Rec is the name of the pre-show.
Park or Rec, Summer of the Challenger.
Parkour.
Who had the parkour Rec?
Yeah, didn't make the turn.
Who had the parkour Rec?
Hey man, you can't park there.
You can't crash your park there. Now I'm just imagining a guy jumping through traffic and smashing into a car. It's like, oh no, a parkour wreck.
Yep, that's what that is.
Oh great, Dave's dick.
Ah!
Hey, check it out.
I know, I noticed
shorts.
Ooh, very tropical. Let's get tropical.
Let's see.
I didn't realize how many Filipino people went to baseball games. And the thing about Filipino people is they love to let you know they're Filipino. And when they do a Filipino night and they give out a jersey, that's all those motherfuckers are going to wear from that point on. So you just see Filipino jerseys all over the ballpark, and the jackets. It's 115 degrees. They don't care. They're Filipino.
Yep. They're used to it.
Yeah. They're like, and
also, we just don't want to get mistaken for Koreans. That's why we like to let people know.
No, Koreans got the roundy eyes.
Filipinos just have regular, like, they just look like...
Filipinos, the women have penises.
They're darker darker skin, smaller Mexican style people.
Yeah,
Kinda.
I feel like I feel like Filipinos look closer to Mexicans than do Asians, honestly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Because their eyes are regular.
That's what 100 years of Spanish occupation will do to you.
Conquistador.
Yeah.
La Armada.
Well, so I'm sure I've told you the story about how my nephew, who was born in Spain, used to always say he was Spanish, and we're like, Bud, that's not how that works. You're American with Filipino blood. And he's like, no, I was born in Spain. I'm Spanish. So I would argue with him all the time because I get suckered into arguments with children easily. And then, so 23andMe doesn't really exist for the Philippines. Like, it's just Filipino.
Yeah,
So
because the family tree is just a straight line.
Yeah. Well, because, they don't keep records in third world countries as well. And so Dad did some digging. Turns out my great great grandfather or something, great great grandfather changed our name from a Spanish name to a Filipino name to avoid being killed by the Japanese.
Huh.
So I immediately was like, nobody tell Ryan this because he will have won this 12-year argument.
I told you.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Like, damn it.
Yeah, right. I was like, son of a. Which is weird because when I did my 23andMe or I can't remember which one I did, no Spanish came up because Spain had been in the Philippines for so long that Filipino is just the thing now,
I like to, every time that's brought up, let people know that I am, in fact, 3% Nigerian.
Yep.
Be like, explain some things.
That's why he points with his lips.
No, that's a different. Hold on, that's
an African thing.
Yeah.
Is it an African thing?
Yeah.
I thought that was a native thing.
Mm-hmm.
Natives definitely do it too. They probably got it from the Africans.
I think it's an off-white thing because Asians and Filipinos do it too sometimes. Like my Lola, first time I met her after we left, when I was 12 years old, she didn't speak very good English, so she would grunt and point. Yeah.
And 60 years later, you're doing the same thing.
Nope. I don't do a whole lot of talking, just grunting and pointing.
Just.
Ooh, that is filthy.
Coach Hines Ward.
Beavis, your balls are filthy.
Your radio batteries, I think, are here.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'll come scoop them up tomorrow.
And then we had 2 packages on the porch today, and I was like, well, is this for Dave?
Oh, hey, I have a question for this weekend.
May have an answer.
Well, it's mostly for Robin.
Yes, I will be having sex with some hooker in a porta potty.
Nice.
Too bad I'm not working this weekend.
Cool. So anyway.
Freebies for everybody.
So anyways, I'll be staying at a hotel over in Gateway. Would it be possible to be picked up from there on the way in, or would you rather just have me dropped off?
I would say dropped off because
you're going to be full.
Tammy is riding with us because she's going to be down here.
Okay.
I'm picking up Riv.
Yeah.
And Dave.
And your dad. Okay, yeah, you're full.
Oh, Dave, can you pick up Tammy from the casino Saturday morning?
Yeah, I can do that.
Can you be awake?
I can be awake. It's football. Yeah. I went a whole season. All right.
Which one?
Yeah.
Last one.
Huh?
This last one, I had a spotless.
I almost don't call people
record.
enough that I could scroll back to my phone records where I called you like 6 times and called your dad.
It was spotless. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's just gonna wrestling heel his way out of this. He's like, no, I was on time.
I was never not on time.
I'm gonna Kamala Harris my way out of this. I was definitely there the whole time, on time. I was never the late czar. No one ever called me the late czar. I'm not the late czar.
That's one I don't get.
All right.
Okay, I need to turn this off.
Are you watching a game?
No, I was just finishing up my draft in baseball.
I'm beating USC 10-0.
I beat Washington State. I lost to Oregon State. So if Washington State beats Oregon State, then there will be a 3-way tie for the Pac-12 championship.
Are there only 3 teams?
Yep.
I like it.
Oregon State, Washington State, and Western Oregon.
Yes.
With a
Wait,
68 overall.
Was Western Oregon actual school, or did you create it?
I had the idea to do it on the other day. I was like, I wonder if someone's created Western Oregon, and I went and looked, and there's OIT also. I'm sure if you put in Southern Oregon would pop up, and then
take an SOU to the national
take
championship.
SOU to the national championship,
the D1 national championship
from NIA
Division 3.
Yeah.
NIA Division 3.
All the
Which
way.
They used to be good at that level. I don't know how good they've been, but they used to run that for a little bit. I mean, a very short while.
Like
but
5 years ago, they won the national championship.
Okay, and then
I remember
how
that.
old am I now? 36.
You're watching it.
18 years ago, they won the national championship too.
Okay, so they're coming around.
Or 20 years ago, because it was in 2000. My senior year of high school, they won
That
the
was
national championship.
that was so I only know this because we had a football camp there, and what was the guy?
Talking about the running back that got that ended up.
No. There was a guy that said a word wrong. It was a food. Scrimps.
Scrimps.
There was a wide receiver be like, man, how you ain't never cooked no scrimps? And I'm like, what did he say? And somebody else is like, bro,
what did he say?
Is that where the scrimps came from?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So I've been calling them scrimps now for years just because you've been calling them scrimps.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's it.
Southern Oregon's wide receiver.
Scrimps.
Wide receiver 1. He likes to barbecue some scrimps.
Mm-hmm.
But Dave, did you see who my coach is for Western Oregon?
No, I did not.
You should go look at the group chat.
I
Which
think
one?
it.
I gotta find my phone.
The one with you in it.
The
The Snapchat or just the text chat?
Text chat.
regular texts. See if I can get that. Oh, there's lighting.
No, there it is.
Oh, he had the same reaction when I showed him the TikTok I
Oh.
made with him.
You made a TikTok. I have to get on TikTok and look at some
Let me
funnies.
see. Or I'll send it to you.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. I did see that one. I laughed at that too.
I run the spread option.
Yep.
4-2-5. Okay, mixing it up.
We got to have speed on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, my defense on this game, I have 4 guys that are 99 speed, all playing cornerback. I'm like, why are we so fast in the corner? And why can't I get any of that on my offense? I'm like struggling here with like a 91.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just
When I bought that power station, Robin.
Yeah.
I almost did it.
Oh,
I had
God.
it in the cart,
You son of a bitch.
and then I went through the whole
Because
whole.
NCAA was on sale at Costco for $50.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, $50.
hey.
Let me see what the
He also
A-frame
had
would be
7
on that.
STDs. $45.
That was really good.
Last week when Rob and I were at the casino, we found games that have wireless phone chargers on them.
Oh, good.
And I was like, this is how they get you.
Yeah.
Oh, I
is
need
how
to
they
charge
get
my
you.
phone.
Whoa,
Oh, never
Buffalo!
mind. Yeah, we kept screaming buffaloes. I tried egging on some divorcees.
Well, save it for the show. We'll
Yeah.
have to talk about.
Save it for
We'll have
the
to
show.
talk about.
We may have got a little drunk. Just
Yeah.
practice.
I have to talk about some shenanigans.
Mhm.
Some shenanigans that have happened at the casino. Last week, for week 0, I'm sitting here watching the Georgia Tech Florida State game, and Nolan comes in to watch it with me, and I'm like, oh, 9 o'clock. Got to practice. He's like, what? I'm like, I got to practice drinking in the morning. Because if I'm not ready next week, I'll never be ready. And he's like, oh, well, can I have a soda? I'm like, yeah, I think that'd be good practice for you.
Yeah.
I I think Bales has a parking pass for the whatchamacallit. You might need to walk. He sent a picture of it on Snapchat like 2 days ago.
Yeah. I remember that. I'll have to talk to him because Jen was talking about just taking the shuttle from Gateway,
right?
Which is.
But if you don't have to,
it's still a fairly decent walk from the parking lot. Like it's not bad for us regular folk who do this all the time.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it is like half a mile.
Yeah. And you got to cross MLK. We'll just have it.
But they stop them. They're like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
Oh.
It's also one of those situations where it's the shuttle is familiar. The shuttle has worked before. Fair. So we'll just let the shuttle work again.
Let the shuttle be a shuttle.
Let the shuttle work.
Oh.
Man, let the shuttle work kind of makes me feel like you ever go to the bathroom and
yes.
you don't feel great, so you'll relate.
Great, so you have a point of reference.
So you'll understand where I'm going with this.
The bathroom?
Yeah. But
because I was about to say I need to go to the bathroom.
You ever take a shit and it doesn't feel like you took that big of a shit, and then you wipe and you get up and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And you've created a Triceratops hill?
Yeah, you've got a freaking
I call
breacher.
it Poop Island.
I call them breachers.
I like that we all have names for it.
Poop Island.
Poop Island, Breachers, and Triceratops Hills.
That's the name of this pre-show.
Oh, God.
I do love that we all had different names for it, too.
Right?
They all make sense.
Oh, that's how you know you got Jake. See, turn that into a joke. That's funny stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said funny shit, but stuff was good enough. You'll get the point.
Funny shit would have been overkill.
Right? Man, that is some hilarious.
Too much.
Someone had to do it.
Right,
I am the chosen one.
I am the chosen one.
Excuse me. Someone had to do it.
We're going to have to repost that TikTok. Fucking Dave. Oh.
Here's to you, Dave Deaton.
Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
And the caption says, when you crack open a beer at tailgating at 7:30 a.m.
Hey, man.
I am so excited for that.
Oh, I'm going to be drinking beers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be drunk by the time my wife gets there. It's going to be hilarious.
She's going to get there and be like, you're already drunk? Well, you should have got here sooner. I was sober earlier.
Yeah, you missed it. I was sober when I left. You remember that?
Nope. I don't know if you know this, but there's some convenience stores and an O-bar on the way.
Yeah, I stop at all of them.
Mm-hmm. That's a long walk. I got parched.
I wonder how much money that little quick stop loses because they aren't open at like 10 o'clock on Saturdays.
Right. Like, I feel like you would make enough for the salary that you're paying whoever's there. You know what I mean?
Well, you're paying anybody. It's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those Asian markets where fucking mom and pop own it.
Yeah, right.
So just be there for another hour. And
be there an hour earlier.
Make like $800.
Mm-hmm.
Because not only am I going to come in there and buy a 12-pack of beer, I'm also going to buy something out of the hot case. Because I'm hungry.
At 10 in the morning, I'm getting a breakfast burritos.
A burrito.
Stay away from the chilaquiles.
But I don't know. It just seems like a real missed opportunity. And every time I just walk around the corner, I walk in the O-Bar, and it's funny because I either get the owner who's just like, yeah, totally, no problem. Or I get somebody who's never heard the request before.
Right.
I just walk in. I'm like, hey, can I get like a half rack of beer to go?
Right.
And they're like, what? I'm like, can I just get like a 12-pack to go?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, hang on. And like she'll walk over to like, hey, this guy wants a 12-pack of beer. He's like, yeah, let's see what we got. And then they come out and they're like, we got Bud Light. Is that okay? I'm like, yep.
Is it beer? And is it to go?
Yeah. Whatever, any beer you say, I will accept.
Yes.
We got Milwaukee's best. Cool, man.
Yep. It checks the boxes. Beer and to go.
So ring it up for $15. Like, we're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even and it's not even that it's that expensive. I think the most I've ever paid was like $20 for.
Right. And then you're also and a lot of times you look at something being expensive, and then if you think about the convenience
charge,
and then you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I have no problem.
I don't have to go out
$2.
of my way now. I will pay $5 extra to not go out of my way. I'll pay $10 extra to
$6 at the Mo.
Mm-hmm.
That's honestly not a bad deal.
And you get the cup probably.
I mean, beers at T-Mobile Park are $4.50, $5.50, so $6 is not. It's not
expensive.
Problem
with the Mo is I'm pretty sure they don't let you leave with beer in your cup.
Okay, that's a problem. Do they let me leave with it in my stomach?
Yes.
Okay.
Will they let me pour the beer into my hydro flask? Wait, I can't have that.
No, but you know, like all the old cups they have.
Mm-hmm.
Tammy's bringing a bunch of them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Loophole.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of things being more expensive than you thought, I stopped at that taco place at Chevron now.
Yeah.
They got rid of the A&W and put in the taco place.
Ramelitos.
So I was like, man, I want to try some tacos. So my thing
I could only have one beer.
Just one. So whenever I get, street tacos, I get 4. 4 is a good number. I eat 4. I'm good. I'm not too full. I'm not still hungry.
Yep.
I walk up there. A taco is $4.50.
Get fucked.
And I was just like, what in the hell? And I was like, well, I'm hungry and I'm here. So I ordered 4 tacos.
Were you at the one in like Green or whatever?
No, the one in Myrtle Creek.
Oh, fuck. I would have went and got Chevron food.
Yeah. So I got 4 tacos, took them home, looked in the bag. There's 2 boxes. I'm like, what? I opened both boxes. Both boxes have 2 tacos each. They're huge. And I was like, oh, that's why they're $4.50.
You're like, all right.
Okay, like I ate 3 and then saved 1 for Mom. And I was like, yep.
That's awesome.
Because, like at first I was irritated. I was like, man, that's a lot of money for 4 tacos. That's ridiculous. But I'm here. I'm going to get them. I want to taste them at least once. And then I realized, oh, no, they're like 3 street tacos in one is one taco. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, that's definitely worth it.
So
because
I
can get
1 or 2 next time.
Yeah, and I'll be good.
Yeah.
The street taco place up by my house that we discovered recently, I'm fucking in love with. They make pastor, like right out there on the street, and just I got 8 tacos for like $20 the other day, and took them home. Like you said, I told Jen, I said, here's my plan. We could each have 3, and if Mia wanted them, she could have 2, and if she didn't, we could have 4. And she's like, "You're fucking brilliant." I'm like, "I know." We ended up having 4.
There was a taco place.
Oh,
yes, there was a taco
Where's the place at?
Oh,
you go to the tiny place?
The tiny place. It was right next to the naked place.
I want to go to the
Did you
naked
get some
place.
little bits?
So
hey, come on
so
down, little bits. We got tiny silverware. We got tiny plates. We got tiny serving. Look at this guy. He's got tiny balls.
Answer my eyes, Johnson. We've got deals. Used appliances.
The prices, I hope, are not too low. 90. Try this one, won't open. Try this door, won't open.
Oh, it was a good episode.
Real Fake Doors is my favorite bit from the entire. Real Fake Doors and Two Brothers are my 2 absolute favorite bits from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, Ants in My Eyes Johnson's pretty up there.
He's pretty good. I put him. He's kind of along with Real Fake Doors to me. Like they're kind of
show us what you got.
Show me what you've got.
Yeah, and then he's like, yeah.
Oh
yeah. Take a shit on the floor. Riv loves that part. She's like, take a shit on the floor. I'm like, don't do that.
Don't get swifty.
Don't.
You can say it, but
Oh,
don't do it.
That was.
Did you see that post on the Douglas County raves or rants or whatever? And it was, this guy was like, man, I really want to sleep with my neighbor or fuck my neighbor or something. And I was like, I'm pretty sure there's something in the Bible that says like, don't.
I didn't get it. I tried to get somebody. I tried to rage bait with love, but people just realized that I like pie. I posted a thing about pumpkin pie the other day, and I tried to use the phraseology like, "Hey, they got the pumpkin pie down at the Costco." Was trying to see if I get somebody to.
I was just like, I like pie,
but
that
also
sounds great.
But also, I wanted to let people know that there was pumpkin pie down at the Costco.
Yeah, I would eat one right now.
I have a piece. It's still in the fridge. I'm gonna have it after the podcast.
I had a mixed berry pie the other day from Bro's Eye. Mom and Dad stopped there to pick some peaches, and they've got a bakery there now.
Moving to the country.
You want to eat a lot of peaches? I've eaten a lot of peaches recently.
Peaches come from a can.
I haven't pooped in 2 days.
Oh man, you know.
Dude,
pooped in 2 days.
I've eaten better part of a pumpkin pie over the last 3 days. Like I said, it's been a breacher.
My worst one was a birthday I had a few years
If a
back.
spider got caught in the bowl, you'd have a breacher creature.
And if I filmed it, it'd be a breacher feature creature or creature feature.
Breacher creature feature.
Oh, if you filmed it, then you could have a breacher creature feature.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep.
I thought vegetables and fruits were supposed to make you poop. Like, not make you not poop.
Well, it depends on the fruit.
Well, it seems like a peach should be up there.
If you eat a lot of peaches, it'll make you constipated.
Yeah, well, peaches
I just heard that. Yeah.
Peaches
News
are.
to me.
You need something like apples. Apples will make you poop.
How you like them apples?
Berries will make you poop.
Too many unripe pears will make you constipated too.
Yeah.
Learned that at a young age.
Too
many Asian pears will do the same thing.
Let's see if I go.
Dave, for you, are Asian pears just pears?
Yeah.
You know, I can eat a peach for hours.
I'm gonna bring a peach to the game and just say that to people.
Just walk around. You gotta carry it for like hours, literally.
You know, I can eat a peach for like hours.
Or just like pull it out of your pocket randomly and be like.
No, don't do that because I really like peaches, and I'll be like, man, I want that peach. Give me that peach, Dave.
He pulls out the peach, and you hear that.
Oh no, we can do those videos where one guy's walking behind two hot chicks and be like, man, get over here so I can eat that peach. And then they're like, the girl's like, what? And then I'm like, oh, you mean this one?
Yeah, I'm like, ha ha ha. Got him.
So we should probably do that. Like before we get too drunk.
No, we should do it
after.
Well, no, because we'll forget. That's the thing. Like I always have video ideas, and then we get drunk and we don't do any of them.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get drunk and everyone's gonna be like, Dave, why is your pocket wet? And I'll like reach in and be like, oh, there's a smashed peach in here. Why do I have that?
You got to do the that's my boy. Oh, a treasure! Like nugget pocket.
The old peach pocket.
No, that's different.
No. Dave's like.
That's like a prison pocket, but on the outside.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dave pulls out a peach, and all you hear is just.
I'm David Deaton. Welcome to Jackass.
I'm doing peach pocket. Today, I'm doing peach pocket. All right, man.
Hey.
Are you ready for a good ass show?
Yeah.
Oh, just got a copyright strike for that.
Nah, it was pretty shitty quality.
Cool. All right, here we are. We're back again. Another edition. It's another episode of my show. And you know it's not a party until Jake's double fisting. I'm getting ready for the season. And the reason for the season is pleasing. And he'll tell you all about it. It's Dave.
We're handing out handies in the Porta Johns at Autzen Stadium this Saturday.
Because he's not working, they're free.
If I'm not working, you're not jerking.
Well, that's the name of this episode.
And then I just dumped Gatorade Zero on my crotch.
I'll get it.
I'm pre-hydrating for this weekend.
Oh, that's smart. It's gonna be
And
hot.
speaking of making my crotch wet, it's Robin.
Yeah. I spilt the Dr. Pepper earlier, so I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Checks out.
Yeah. I can't even right now. Anyway, I was gonna say that was a well-timed cool, but then Dave just ruined it with a better name. Anyway, bringing it back around, the guy with the well-timed cool. Almost. It's one take, Jake.
Not close this time. We gotta smack him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Me, one take, Jake. Back in the saddle again, and we got a thing or we didn't talk about anything in the pre-show about what we were actually going to talk about. These shows always end up. Shows always end up being fun.
Yeah, we know that we have things to talk about.
Right.
Like college football's back.
Hell yes. Hell yeah.
The Trail of Tears.
The Trail of Tears, dude. At first, I looked at it and I was like, my eyes were just opening because he sent it while I was still sleeping. And then I looked at it again later and laughed out loud. I was like, that's pretty good.
For those who don't know, Choke Gorinsky'd against the old Georgia Tech.
Well, that's what happens when you start an Oregon State quarterback.
Yeah, DJU, more like DJ Pew.
Ew.
I still think
ew.
Still one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen. No idea how he was a 5-star and how he conned 3 colleges into letting him.
It was his dad.
Right. How does his dad get involved in all this shit?
He's just always there. I see him on Twitter more than almost anyone.
He's like the LeVar Ball of college.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's the new LeVar Ball.
He's not quite as pushy, and he hasn't tried to make his own shoe. But I get where you're coming from.
Like, I got my boys are gonna be NFL caliber.
I don't know why when you said that, I pictured Will Ferrell on Eastbound and Down. Out of my plums.
Feeling my plums. Oh, if I could reach a set of Carreras, I'd put them on. Oh, what was his name? Was it Jackie? No, Jackie Treehorn is from The Big Lebowski. Dave, look that up.
Hey, Robin, check that out.
Eastbound and Down.
I think Robin's already doing
it. Oops, wait, too many R's. Will Ferrell.
That's when a cat sees him.
Yeah, so college football's back. Game day's back. Dude.
Oh, it was so nice to wake up early in the morning on Saturday and put on College Game Day and just veg for a couple hours and just listen to him talk about just football and just sometimes care, sometimes not care.
Yeah.
But just enjoy it. Just be there. Just be present in the moment.
Did you watch any of Pat McAfee on Friday?
I did not, but I do appreciate the new ESPN strategy of apparently letting everyone just get shithouse hammered on the air.
Dude, right? He was so smashed. It was awesome. Because, like, I forgot that they were on. I don't remember what I was doing, but I turned it on, and it was hour 2.
Oh, God.
And he's like, already has 6 Guinnesses. I'm gonna have another one. And he's just, and then by like the time he got to 9, it was hilarious. Dave and I talked about it the other day. They're like, chug. And he's like, like the I can't do it. He just set it back down. He was Yeah.
I truly believe that your body refuses Guinness
Ashley
after a while.
Schaefer.
Oh, Ashley Schaefer Hyundai or whatever. Ashley
Mhm.
Kia. Ashley Schaefer Kia. I
Yeah.
feel it in my plums. But I do believe that your body will refuse drinking Guinness. Like it won't refuse drinking many other things. But I mean, when you've had a couple, and that's a feat in and of itself, because a Guinness is like a 3-egg breakfast in a bottle. So if you've had 2 or 3, and you're going after 6, if you're going for a 6-pack of Guinness, that's some heavy beer, and it's
They
not
are
necessarily strong beer.
Right.
There's a
Well, they're
lot
pretty
of it.
strong too.
Are they strong?
Alcohol wise? Yeah, especially being in Ireland.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why they let everyone drink.
Yeah.
Like,
At one
like,
point,
I don't know if you know this is a national pastime, and we're in
Yeah.
Ireland.
Yeah.
So
At one point, Pat was like, "Hey, is anybody in America? These are espressos, and we're just drinking coffee." We're like, "Okay," because you already told us that
Okay,
you're
Pat
at a
Mac.
bar and Seamus is pouring the beers.
hmm
It was awesome. Oh yeah, that was the other thing is Seamus was on there, and dude, he was
I
having
saw
the
that.
time of his life.
What, he was on Pat or he was on Game Day? I saw him on Game Day.
He was on both.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, he was on McAfee's show on Wednesday. I don't think they did a show Thursday because I think maybe they did do Thursday, but either way, he was on that week earlier, and then he was on the whole show on Friday, and then because he rode the plane with them, because Pat was like, "Hey, we'll give you a free ride if you'll come be on our show," and he's like, "To go to Ireland? Fuck yeah!"
Well,
So
also I think it works out because WWE just happened to be in Europe around this time, so
makes sense.
he make a little connector there. Pat was working. He actually just gave his farewell for the football season. He won't be on Raw.
Oh yeah, he talked about that the last Friday. He was like, or maybe it was the Monday before. He said whenever his last Raw was, he was like, "Yeah, last Raw for football season." I was like, "Why can't he do both?" I guess it is a lot of travel.
It's a lot of travel, especially because I mean, WWE is kind of doing this loop, right, where they're just kind of traveling the country. Oh, hey, we're in Texas. Okay, we're gonna stay in Texas and then, but Game Day is you're in Atlanta, and then the next week. And dude, can you imagine all the prep work? I imagine it's not as easy as it was a year ago for Pat McAfee.
Yeah,
I bet they're going, okay, Pat, this year you got to kind of do your job now.
Yeah, and it seems like he is. I mean, he was fucking hammered Friday.
Yeah.
And shows up for Game Day, and I was like, how is this guy looking like he didn't drink at all? He said he had about 30 Guinnesses on Friday.
I don't know if I believe that. Okay.
Seamus was with him.
If Seamus was with him, I'll buy that because that's one of those dudes. He's like 6'6", 275.
Right. And Seamus is like, I thought we lost him like 3 or 4 times. Like, and then he would just come back and start hammering beers again.
That's how I knew. Like, I got a little Pat Mac in me.
We'll disappear and show back up drinking again.
Yep. Hey, someone give me a cigarette. I'll be right back. Where's Jake going? Oh, he's gonna go throw up.
Jake's doing stuff. I don't know. That's what Jake does.
Like, that was one of those things that was funny. Someone told me that I did, and I didn't even realize it was a habit of mine until someone called me out on it. Like, do you realize? I was like, hey, can I get a cigarette? They're like, yeah. And I was out, it was a level up in Eugene. I took like 3 drags, threw up in the street, and I'm like, all right, cool, ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. And somebody comes out and they're like, oh, you did the smoking thing. I'm like, what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
They're like, when you get too drunk and you want to stick around, you go out, you smoke a cigarette, it makes you throw up, and then you're back to normal. You do this all the time.
Again.
I'm like, I do this all the time? What?
Son of a bitch does it all the time.
Does it all the time. Like, yeah, he's like, they're like, yeah, the last 3 times we've gone out, you've done it. Like, I was like, oh, okay. I thought I'd just like to smoke when I was drunk. Apparently I was trying to make myself throw up.
You can rally.
Yeah. So I'm a champion of the puberty.
Yeah, we're ready for game. Oh, and then game day this week is in West Virginia, Pat's home.
Of course.
So game day will be, I'm sure, interesting.
Wasn't that week 1 last year too?
No, this is the first time they've been there, I think, since. I thought they said Pat White era. I
thought last year they did West Virginia, and
that was an away game.
In normal Virginia.
It was Virginia. Wasn't it?
Okay, but I'm gonna look.
I don't know. It might have been Virginia Tech.
Could have been. I could see that happening.
How quickly do you guys like come to hate a team in college football?
It usually takes a couple things.
See, I fucking hate Liberty.
Yeah, I don't care. They suck.
I don't know why. I think that's why I hate them. It's because they fucking suck, and everyone tries to act like there's some big special team who we need to watch out for out of Virginia.
Yeah,
like they're important or some shit, and then they get on the national stage and they shit the bed. They get the dog walked on them, and it's just, I hate it. And I hate that
you give them one bowl game with a good team, and all of a sudden they're supposed to be somebody.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Just like, I'm also tired of all group of 5 teams getting essentially. I'm going to mix my metaphors here. The 5 versus 12 seed treatment.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you got to watch out. You got to watch out for that group of 5 team. They're going to be hungry. No, they're also going to be shitty.
Yeah.
Like, if you think Tulane has any chance of beating North Carolina State and then Georgia,
right,
you're outside of your mind.
Right. Because the way the playoffs are working this year, the top 4 seeds are the Power 4 conference champions.
Mm-hmm.
So, say Oregon did lose.
Oregon did lose.
And maybe Georgia loses. So they're now 5-6 at best. And now you're facing like a team that was just in the conference championship of one of the 2 best conferences in the country. Now you're playing Liberty.
Right. I was listening to Dan Patrick today, and they said that the thing that's most interesting about the way the playoff is shaping up is that after 2 years, they have a review period. And essentially what's going to happen is they're going to expand it to 14 teams, and they're going to take away the first round bye for the Big 12 and the ACC. And it's basically just going to be the Big 10 and the SEC.
Good. Because they suck.
Yeah, Big 12 has Utah,
which is the favored team in the conference. Wasn't in the conference last year, favored this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it'd be weird if Oregon were able to go into a conference and win the first
Oregon
year.
In that conference, and they're favored to win it.
Put Oregon in the Big 12, and they're a runaway favorite to win it.
Not even close.
Like, Oregon would handle
and
every
Colorado
team.
hates it.
We just got away from these motherfuckers.
Yeah. So game day is at one of Jake's favorite places. It's not at West Virginia. Pat McAfee's just doing his show there. It's at Texas A&M.
I fucking hate Texas A&M.
They're a bunch of weirdos.
So fucking weird.
It's a worse cult than BYU.
Oh my god! Like, you want to talk about HWC? Line up behind Texas A&M.
Yeah.
They do all sorts of weird shit. Like, all these Texas schools that aren't Texas do some weird kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Like
Texas Tech, what was it? Were they throwing hot dogs or some shit?
Like, they throw tortillas on the field.
Yeah, same thing.
And for some reason, that's just allowed.
Mexican hot dogs.
That's a quesadilla.
Oh.
The Mexican corn dog is a quesadilla.
Actually, a taco is a Mexican.
Yeah, well.
Hot dog. But anyway.
But yeah, they just allow them to throw tortillas out on the field. And they're like, well, it doesn't hurt anybody.
It's tradition.
Yeah, well, when Arizona threw batteries on the field. You didn't like that. Fucking Arizona.
They were trying to charge up their team.
I fucking hate Arizona.
So far, that's 3.
It's 3. Liberty.
Those keeping score at home, 3 teams so far that Jake hates.
What it really comes down to, my friends, out of 134 Division I college football teams, I hate 133 of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what it really comes down to. I mean, I will tolerate some teams, but quite frankly, Oregon coaches have ruined rooting for other teams for both Robin and me, because can't root for Florida State, and I can't root for Miami.
Nope, can't root for Miami either.
Is he still there?
He's still there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he got Cam Ward from Washington State to show up, and now all of a sudden everybody's like, "Oh, he's gonna have a great year."
Man, what did he sell him?
He just handed him a bunch of money and said, "Miami, hey, remember how you were in Pullman?"
He wanted to come to Oregon so bad, and Oregon's like, "Hold up, just pump your brakes. We're gonna go check out this other guy."
We got another guy that we're looking at,
and another guy.
Yeah, we got 3 guys we're looking at. Oh, and we're working on our 2025 commits already.
See, that's what's funny about it to me. Like this whole recruiting cycle was comical because Dan Lanning is like, okay, well, we're not gonna. You don't want our money? That's fine. We're gonna use that money to go get 11 guys. That's cool. All right. Oh, a year later, you want to come here? Okay. Well, the money isn't the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't pay that kind of money for backup quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? What do I mean backup quarterback? You might have heard of him. His name is Dylan Gabriel. He's the Heisman favorite.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this.
I don't know if you know this, but we've got 3 backups that could start anywhere else.
Which we've shown.
And yeah.
Yeah, that.
See Texas Tech.
See Texas Tech. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now Louisville. I completed on NCAA. I completed the Tyler Shuck redemption arc. I took Louisville to the national championship. Tyler Shuck won it for all of us.
Which is hilarious because we didn't even let him play except for the COVID year.
Right. We're like, you know what? Never mind.
You might want to hit that portal.
Yeah.
Actually, you suck. Well, I remember when he came out of high school, people were talking about how in 3 years it was going to be suck for Shuck.
Right.
And then he came out and just kind of had Mario Cristobal as a coach.
Yeah. He just sucked as Shuck.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of Justin Flo being the way he is was because of Cristobal. Like the fact that he just kind of petered out and was always hurt and this and that.
I have a lot of theories. I have a lot of opinions about the former coaching staff.
No.
Are any of them good?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact.
Oh, okay.
Not for them, but for me.
Oh.
So it's my opinion that Coach Aaron Feld was one of the worst things that ever happened to the University of Oregon. Because while he definitely brought attention and a mustache, he also brought a lot of ligament and muscle injuries. Because it seemed to be working a lot of power and not a lot of flexibility. And so these dudes are just building these cannons for arms, but their ligaments are snapping as soon as they have to put any actual tension against it. I think that was one of the major factors why a lot of guys ended up getting hurt and why our guys kind of sucked after a while, is because they weren't actually strong. They just had big muscles. I also think that Mario Cristobal is a star hunter. He isn't so much he isn't so much trying to find players that fit his style or are good players. He just wanted the highest rated class possible. And whether or not they fit a scheme, whether or not they could actually play, he didn't really care as long as they had 4 stars next to their name.
Yeah. Checks out.
So that's what I think the 2 primary downfalls of Mario Cristobal outside of on the field coaching. Man, one of the worst in-game coaches I have seen in a long time.
Outside of him doing his job,
right?
He was really bad at these things too.
Yeah, outside of being bad at what he did, he also sucked at this other stuff too.
The other stuff he did.
I just saw that play where he's just screaming at that freshman receiver we had.
Chris Hudson.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, what? Why? You're not helping anybody.
It was a weird game too. That was like when we were playing, I think that was against like Arizona, and Oregon was up 4 or 5 touchdowns at that point.
Yeah.
And Hudson makes a catch, gets up, spins a football, and he goes over to the sideline, and coach is like, "What the fuck did you do that for?" He's like, "I fucked up, coach. Sorry." Yeah, well,
I'm still gonna yell for another minute because
like,
I'm mad.
"Okay, coach, like, shit.
Okay.
A transfer now. Is that cool? Like, fuck."
Yeah.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, he ended up somewhere like Southern Illinois or something like that. I don't know.
There were other games on Saturday. I watched part of Nevada and SMU, and they throw the ball out to the back, and he's goes, Sean Dollars with the catch, and I was like, he is slow as shit. I thought he was going to be a star, and this is his third college because he also went to UNLV.
Yeah. From one Nevada school to the other.
Dang. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed.
He's a prime example of a Cristobal star chaser.
Yeah.
Because he was 4-star and he was supposed to be real fast out of high school. But that just never materialized on the field. You just never saw it.
Now we have like probably the best receiving group in the country, the Heisman frontrunner at quarterback, and a line that's pretty solid.
And running backs who can I'm so excited for Jordan James this year.
He's going to be a stud, and Whittington being back is awesome.
Then Jaden Lamar. Here we go. Like, this is one of those deals. This is how Alabama legit. Like, I keep trying to tell people this is how Alabama felt for years and years and years. We're like, oh no, how are we going to replace Sean Alexander? Okay, Trent Richardson.
Yeah.
Oh no, how are we going to replace Trent Richardson? Bradley Chubb played for Georgia, but you get what
Henry.
You get. Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Oh no, who's going to replace
monster?
Yeah.
And then Najee Harris.
Oh no, how are we going to replace Najee? Yeah, there's always going to be another guy.
Yeah. All at the same time having like Jalen Waddle and Tua and
it helps.
Yeah.
Did you watch that Team Out West? It released either yesterday or today?
No, I keep seeing like little clips, and I haven't seen like any longer.
I thought that released a while ago, like few weeks back.
Well, they've been doing like sections.
Oh, they've been doing okay, because I watched like a 30-minute one the other day.
Yeah, there's week 4. Each week they do a full 30-minute episode.
Oh, did not know that. I just saw. Are they all narrated by Ty Burrell?
They are.
Okay, well then I will watch them. I've been seeing them, but I thought because I see the narrated by Ty, and I'm like, oh, I already watched this. I did not know that it was a weekly thing.
I saw somebody on Twitter was saying like watching that Team Out West things feels too much like National Geographic.
I saw somebody say that too. Yeah.
Like, I get that. I could see where that's coming from.
Yeah, like, but also at the same time, it's like, what would you rather it sound like?
Ron Perlman.
That'd be badass.
Right? Can we get him?
Dear Ron, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
Uncle Phil, can you write a check, please?
Yeah, Ron Perlman. We need Ron Perlman.
It also makes me wonder how many people know that he went to school there.
Ty Burrell?
Ty
All
Burrell,
the Oregon people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody that matters.
And if you watch Game Day, you probably do.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I can't wait for that Ohio State game. Because it's going to be a long day. Game's at 4:30.
Long day.
Game day starts at 6 in the morning.
A lot of vitriol that day.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see what the tickets are going for?
A lot.
Like 800 to 1,000.
A lot.
Tammy was like, I think I'm going to sell my tickets. I'm like, I can't. As much as I would like to pay for next season's tickets and the season after, I'm not missing that game. Although I'm not saying I wouldn't get in.
Right. You'd get in.
But come on.
Yeah.
And I would get to our seats.
Like, hey, how's it going? How'd you get here? Don't worry about it.
Like, what? What are you talking about?
The funniest thing that happened last year was when Ben and I got kicked out during the USC game, and then we just ended up in the next section over.
Right.
And Jessica saw. She's like, "How did you guys end up there?" And I'm like, "Hey!"
Oh man.
Like, because I end up places.
Oh, I can't wait for tailgating.
I can't wait for tailgating.
We're gonna have too much food. Because I could tell Tammy's like, okay, I'm getting like all these brats and all these burgers and then a baked potato bar. And I'm like,
Oh my God.
oh, that's a lot. And then I was like, well, we got to go visit Jed and he always feeds us.
He always feeds us.
Oh, I'm going to be so full.
All right. So I'm just going to start fasting now.
Don't fast too much though, because then you'll shrink your stomach.
Yeah. You want to expand the stomach.
Right.
Lettuce.
Extra.
Heads of
Well,
lettuce.
I have been gluttonous this last week, so it's weird. You ever get that way where you just like keep eating shit and you're like, I'm not really hungry, but
You eat shit for breakfast?
you eat pieces of shit for breakfast.
Yeah, and then I make a poop island.
But do you ever get that way, Dave? Robin?
Yeah.
100%. Especially like during Thanksgiving and Christmas time. Dude, it's so stupid. Like, stop having good food in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I will eat it.
I'm on that. So I started working out again, and I'm the same way every time there's a long period of like injury or I don't work out, and then I start working out again. I gain a bunch of weight because I start working out and then I'm hungry.
Yeah.
All the time. So I'll just eat all day long. So yeah, I'm actually in that. I'm in that mode right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, Saturday's gonna be great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dave and I are going to be over there just munching.
So the plan is to be in the line around 9:30.
All right.
So that's when the first beer gets cracked.
All right.
If not before. Probably not before because my dad will be in the car.
Tammy and I will be drinking in the back seat.
But no promises there won't be like a mystery Jack and Coke just sitting there.
Like, how did this get here?
I don't know, man.
As soon as we get there, look at your dad and be like, hey, switch me.
just you get in the car and just lean over and just be like,
I guarantee
dots.
He'll smell it.
Yeah, I got dots.
Oh, I might get some dots.
See, that's what's great about my dad. When he got COVID, he lost his sense of smell. Like he's straight up nose blind now. And
wow.
like we've gone in, and Ben was the one who let me know. He's like, oh yeah, by the way, like you don't have to worry about smelling like weed anymore. Dad can't smell shit. And so I was like, oh, okay, cool. So the last time we showed up, like we were smoking on the way to my dad's house. Like we were pulling up in the driveway, and I'm like putting it out and throwing it out the window. And Jen's like, aren't we gonna be like, no, don't worry about it. My dad can't smell shit.
Next time, just be like, hey, Dad, I think someone shit your pants.
Someone shit in your pants.
Someone making popcorn? Oh, you can't tell.
So you guys had actually let's wait on these casino shenanigans because there's a lot. I want to tell you guys about this interview experience I had a couple weeks ago because we didn't get to it last week.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot. So I'm interviewing for this job as just a warehouse jerk off, and I talked to the ops manager. He loves me. Great guy. The assistant ops manager talks to me. He loves me. Great guy. The warehouse manager comes in. Now, this is the first time I've ever done an interview that worked down from like the top and down. But by the time I got to the warehouse supervisor, he like looked at my resume for all of about 15 seconds because I could tell he didn't look at it before he came in the room. And he's like, hey, wow, a lot of managerial experience on here. Yep. A lot of leads, been in charge of a lot of shit over a long period of time. Wow. So do you have any questions? Like, yeah, why are you interviewing me?
Right.
Honestly. But so I was expecting to do a little personality test.
Uh-oh.
And as soon as homeboy walked out of the room and I'm sitting there, I'm like, all right, well, they're going to tell me it's time to do that. And they're like, all right, well, thanks for coming in. We'll let you know. Thanks for having a nice day. I'm like, wow, that went from you are an ideal candidate to get the fuck out of my house faster than I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And all I can tell is, and I compared this to, I said this to Robin already, is I likened it to the opening scene of Orange County when the teacher's like, oh, wow, you used a lot of big words. Huh, that's pretty cool. I feel like the dude looked at my resume, went, holy shit, this guy knows more than I do. And just like, I can't have this guy in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Because like it doesn't make any sense to go from, wow, awesome, fantastic, we're gonna have you talk to this guy. Wow, awesome, fantastic, we're gonna have you talk to this guy. And after you talk to him, we're gonna have you do this test. And then I was like, okay, no test? They're like, oh, we'll talk to you. I'm like, all right. Either you guys really love me and you don't care about my decision making, or I just bombed the interview. And yeah. So
I think somebody was scared for their job and was like, yeah, I don't think he's a good fit. Just fucking total throw you under the bus.
Yeah. Because yeah, he had one of the things he said, I'm like, dude, you're the third interview in 40 minutes. Like, I've answered the same question 3 different times, 4 different ways. Like, what do you want to know? Honestly, what do you want to know? And he's like, well, yeah. I'm like, everything is warehouse, dude. Like, it's just warehouse. It doesn't matter if it's coffee beans. It doesn't matter if it's glass figurines. You know, Martin Sheen, Bamverine. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll count it. I'll put it on a shelf. And then at the end of the day, the shit that I say is on the shelf is there. It's not hard.
Yeah. It's pretty self-explanatory.
It's like, there's a reason I picked warehouse work, is because it's the most mindless shit I can possibly do. Because it lets me think about other stuff while I'm working.
Like working at the mill.
Right.
It's like, right.
I couldn't think of anything when I worked there other than fucking I hate this fucking goddamn.
That's the only thought that you actually have. Is like, the job sucks.
10 hours.
This job sucks. Oh, I got paid. This
Yeah.
job sucks.
Yeah. Oh wait, I got paid? Holy shit, hold on. Let me buy all this stuff real quick.
Meow.
Meow. That's Frank Sinatra.
I figured.
Oh, you figured?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at it and was like, that's a cat.
Yeah.
It's a cat.
It's black and white.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably Frank Sinatra.
It's
Probably
not unusual.
That's Tom Jones.
You got another cat?
That would be awesome. From now on, I'm going to name all my cats just crooners. That's hilarious.
That reminds me of that Martin Dean movie. Martin Dean movie. Yeah.
Who are you, Simon Dean?
That Dean Martin movie where he's in the car and driving, and the lady's like, she's like, I want to listen to music. She turns on the radio and it's Frank Sinatra, and he's like, oh, that guy, I don't want to listen to that guy. He's terrible. And she changes the song and it's a Dean Martin song, and he's like, yeah, this guy knows what he's doing.
I was at Old Country Buffet for possibly the last time because it was not good.
Oh,
gone downhill hard, huh?
Yeah. After COVID, they fucking blew it. But I hear Tom Jones singing this song, and it's like, sex bomb, you're my sex bomb. You can give it to me when you need to come along.
And you're like, what? Can I get more pizza rolls?
I'm like, this is kind of awesome.
My child is eating chicken fingers.
Yeah. They're like, hey, can you overcook that steak, please? Like, I'm trying to listen to Tom Jones. But yeah, then I found that there's a remix to it. So for those of you who haven't heard it, the Sex Bomb fucking Tom Jones remix it's a banger.
Like, I'm probably Skrillex?
No, it's not by Skrillex.
Oh.
It's better than Skrillex.
It's sampled by Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Featuring Chapel Rowan.
Yeah, who is this chick? I saw her and I was like, you look weird.
So apparently
she
does music of some sort, and I heard her song for the first time last night at the Mariners game. She just sounds like regular pop. Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure she's
this age as Kesha. She'll be gone in like 3 weeks.
She's this micro generation's Billie Eilish.
I thought
Okay.
Billie Eilish was still a thing.
No, Billie Eilish
Okay.
is played out.
She just had a good song like
Nope,
2
she's
weeks
played
ago.
out. Nope, she's played out.
Wait, hold
Jojo
on.
Siwa. No, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Here we go.
JoJo Siwa.
Here we go.
Jojo Siwa's played out.
Yeah, well, I don't think she
JoJo
was.
Siwa's played out before someone hit play.
Where is that?
So Dave, tell me about your shenanigans at the casino.
Oh, so Saturday I get off of work, go home, take a nap, a little nappy nap.
Well, nappy nap.
Go down. So it's also Pioneer Days. It was Pioneer Days weekend, and so I go down there because it's Canville. I gotta go grab a couple beers. But it was a weird weekend because the Friday before it pissed rain.
It was a fucking monsoon.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 62 degrees. And then the next day I went and it was still it wasn't wet, but it was just kind of like had that like a lingering feeling of the weather is not right.
Well, it was still overcast, go down.
Yeah.
And it was not warm.
Yeah.
Like I had pants on.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was 60 all day today.
Yeah, I wore pants to work that day. The second time for the last 3.5 months that I've worn pants and shoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You were bitching about having to wear shoes again.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it.
My feet hate it.
So I went down there. Some band was playing who was actually not terrible.
Paradox.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was Parallax at first. And I was like, where's the goddamn Time Ripper?
Parallax, that sounds like fucking like a drug that you need to
Parallax
take.
was the guy from Green Lantern. Paradox was the guy from
Whatever. Yeah.
Deadpool.
Yeah, Paradox, Parallax, whatever.
Either way.
Yeah.
Paralyzed. Dino was there.
Green jacket,
Old
red
school
jacket, who gives a shit?
crap.
But anyways, they're pretty good. I couldn't figure out if the lead singer was a chick or just like a really femme 80s butt rocker dude.
Or really ugly guy.
Yep. Turns out it was a chick.
Nice.
Like I said, again, they weren't that bad. They were pretty good. But then Robin,
Yep.
I was texting Robin and I was like, come down, we'll have a beer. And then I walked the whole thing, didn't see a single person I knew. And I was
Weird.
like, so I called Robin. I was like, are you driving here right now? He's like, yeah.
I was.
And I was like, let's just go to the casino. So went to the casino. I got there before Robin.
Quick sidebar. You mentioning the lead singer reminded me of when Ben and I were at the Ren Fair and I saw a cat person walking towards us. I was like, oh, hey. Fuck, please be a girl, please be a girl, please be a girl, please be a girl, please be a girl. Ah, god damn it.
Right.
Continue.
Yep. So I'm walking into the casino behind a single chick. I don't know if she was single, but she was by herself walking in and she was kind of dressed up.
I don't know if she was single, but she was alone. That's all that I cared about.
Yeah. And she was kind of just dressed up, I guess. That South County dress up, you know.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
She put on her clean jeans.
I dated a South County girl.
And then it hits me. There was a singles mingle thing at the Steelhead bar, and I was walking into the Steelhead, and I was like, no. So as I go through,
like a Christian mingle thing.
Yeah. But a bunch of fishermen, I guess.
South County mingle.
South County mingle.
So it's real fucking awesome.
Yeah. They all got the same babysitter to come out for the night.
Right.
And the baby, they all see the babysitter there too, which is what makes it all awkward.
Like, hey.
Right.
How much money? I made $3,000 to come here tonight. Like, you're supposed to be watching all of our kids.
I left them with YouTube.
Yeah.
I took care of it.
I even left the oven on so it would stay warm in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a pilot light.
Yeah.
And I left them matches for lighting.
Yeah.
A
can
box
figure
of
it
matches. I left them a box of matches to play with.
Yeah. So I go into
They're
Steelhead
fine.
and I immediately hook a right to avoid the singles mingle. And then I was like, oh, wait, there's no one in here.
You're like, give me the double trouble. I don't want the single mingle.
Yeah. So we drink. Robin gets there. We have like 3 Jack and Cokes each
Something like that.
before we even leave the table.
And there, like the first one I had, there was no Coke. It was all Jack.
Yeah. No,
I
yeah.
was
They
like, oh, here we go.
were
It's
pouring
so good. Once it hits your lips.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
No one was
I'd
really
had
in the
Jack
bar except
Daniels
for
since football last year.
right.
I was excited.
That's why I picked it.
That's why I picked it.
Yeah. Then we got Workin beers.
Yeah,
Well, actually, we were sitting there watching UFC.
yeah. And then there's those two guys that were, I guess they bet on, they're like dressed.
One of the guy was like, "Oh yeah, he's on the wrong side. He's got to move over." And I'm like, "Shut up! I've watched UFC too, as in also.
Yeah.
I get it.
But you've also probably watched UFC too.
I did, yes.
So there you go.
That was
Well,
the
both
one
those
where
guys
Ken
were
Shamrock showed up.
That was the one where the guy punched the other guy in the nuts.
Yes,
Hmm?
It actually was. Yeah,
I wasn't bullshitting. I know a little bit about UFC.
yeah. That was also the last time you watched one, but hey.
Well, hey.
Both those guys were wearing like knockoff Italian loafers too. I don't know if you noticed that. I did
not notice that. No.
I looked and I was like, well, because they're both in like slacks, but like trendy slacks that almost look like jeans kind of thing, and they both have tucked in polos and stuff. And I'm like, what
like
the hell?
jeggings for guys.
They were like dressed like South County Albanians.
Yeah, they were.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, truck drivers.
Kinda, but like if they're dressed up.
Yeah.
Like they work where they sell timeshares, maybe.
Brother, let's go to the casino and let's spend all of the money we've made.
South County timeshares.
Like he'll sell you some sex potions.
South County timeshares is the name of this episode.
Yeah. He'll sell you sex potions at a kiosk in a mall.
Brother, 60% of the time they work
massive erection.
Yeah. For you, my friend, very good price.
They make your cock fat too.
So
Hey,
anyway,
buddy.
we got our walking
buddy.
beers.
Yeah. Got our walking beers. We're walking. Oh, as we're walking through the no smoking section, some divorcee looking ladies start hollering at each other about shaking their asses, and so I, in suit, start yelling at them about shaking their asses.
Because at this point we're buzzed because we don't drink hardly ever.
I've been practicing. I've been
Yeah.
getting
3 Jack and
seasoned.
Cokes in.
Yeah. We're like, yeah, let's fucking talk shit to these guys.
Right. And then we proceeded to walk through the casino, verbally calling out people that aren't paying attention. And we're not using our inside people watching voices at all.
No, it's definitely like, hey, look at that guy's ass. Jesus Christ,
Look at that guy's ass.
Fat ass.
Like, hey, I thought this was the non-smoking section. What the fuck?
Right? That would have been good. That's what you should have said, Dave, to those fucking ladies. Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies.
Excuse me, this is a non-smoking section.
Then we decided to go gamble, and like I had $12, and I think you had like a 50.
Yeah.
And we sat there for like an hour.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all you
And
need.
we moved around. I think
We
didn't break
played
even.
every game in this one section.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, this one sucks. Let's move to the next one.
Then we walked around, went to the high stakes machines,
The high limit, yeah.
high limit machines.
I think it was like $10 or something.
Yeah. Want a
High
little money
limit,
back.
$10.
Yeah.
I was like, all right,
Well,
cool.
for Dave, he'd been betting like a quarter or $1, and so $5 is like he's betting $5 now. Woo!
Yep.
Hey man, if there's one thing I know is that you bet small, you lose it all.
Yeah.
Robin
unless
kept
you're
hitting
trying to
like the
destroy-
higher. Every time we go to other games, Robin would be like,
Other games.
I'd reach
Other
over and hit his machine, make him bet more.
yeah, he'd be like $10 bet. I'm like, wait, what?
Like,
No,
hey.
uh,
All right. Well, I
I'm
won.
pretty sure on Jacks or Better, I missed out on a Royal Flush 6 times by one card.
He had 4 of a kinds on Jacks or Better, which if I'm
Dang.
betting $5, that's $125 each time. But he's betting quarters.
Yeah.
Right.
So he gets
he's winning
$125
$1.
quarters.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It just, yeah. You
See,
bet enough to just extend how much longer it takes to lose all your money.
See, I'd be a $5 better on be sitting there on the blackjack machine.
Mm.
I don't like the blackjack machine because every time I've played it, I feel like if I win a hand, it's going to make me lose a hand. Like
It
immediately
cheats.
after.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like you're not going to get on a run on the machine.
I
feel
haven't
like
played
all
in a long
video
time, but I
poker
really
cheats
like
to a certain extent.
table games.
Yeah.
By table games, I mean like Pai Gow or blackjack. I'll
You
play
see,
those two.
I want to play blackjack, but I feel absurd with $5 chips going like,
Right.
okay, here we go. All right,
Yeah.
$5 on my hand. All right.
I like craps. It's fun.
I'd play craps.
Mhm.
I want to go play craps and be a hater. Just always bet on the don't come line. When I think
Yeah.
somebody's going to lose, just be like,
Just
I-
stare and give them fucking
just stare at him.
I
It's
really like
not going to
roulette.
happen.
But that is only because that was the very first gambling game I ever won or ever played. When I was 21, we went to Reno.
Yeah.
Played roulette and I won like $1,200 on probably not my first, but like third
pretty
roll
good.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I love roulette, even though I have never won any more money from that.
Yeah, I'd love that too.
So we went in casinos, like they've changed a bunch of stuff or updated a bunch of stuff, and they got this one new bar. It's like just a walk up, and they serve like slushy shit and all that. But we
Six
saw
potions out of a kiosk.
they had tall boys. So we got tall boys of fucking Miller Lite. And we're just walking around with these giant ass cans. Dave's like, hey, check this out. No. But yeah, we stayed there for like 3 hours or so. Then we went and got breakfast bonanza.
What was that small like hole in the wall otter bar?
Yeah,
Is what they call it.
the chick was kind of hot too.
Yeah.
So we're like, hey, baby.
How's it going? You see, I'm surrounded by casinos. Like there's one to the south, there's one to the west, there's one to the north, there's one to the east, but they're all like 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, ours is too close.
Right. We need to average it out. Like if I were to move to Kent, I'd be in trouble. Like because I'd be an appropriate distance, not only from the casino to go there regularly, I would also be an appropriate distance from the horse track to go there regularly.
Betting on the ponies.
And I bet on the ponies once, and I was like, oh, I liked that.
I'm hooked. Yeah.
Like I want to do it again. I didn't win, but I want
I'm-
to go look at the horses and act like I know what I'm doing.
I still
Right.
like. I love that fucking. I talked about it last time we talked about horse racing. That fucking 2-4 game. Like we got all the horses running around. I wish more casinos had that. It is seriously the most fun. Like besides craps, it's the most fun you'll get with a group gambling.
Oh yeah, because I mean, you're watching the machines.
Yeah, you're playing quarters. Like you're talking shit to people because they won or they lost, and it's fun because everybody can win, but it's just a stupid little quarter game.
It's truly a game of chance.
Yeah.
I want to
just
go
fun.
to one of those fancy horse races and get drunk and just yell at things like, "Look at the cock on that one," but not be looking
I feel like
at horses.
you could do that at duck games too.
Yeah, you
Look at
cannot
the
be looking
cock
at
on that
horses.
one.
Just look at a random person. Look at the cock on that one. What? And just eye contact.
We should do that at Jed's tailgate because then we can leave.
We can leave.
Walk up to someone random and like start smacking their thighs. God damn! Look at the cock on this one.
Just walk up and start doing the haka in front of someone. Like, hey, can I blow you?
Yeah.
What?
Hey.
No.
No?
But no, we got to go now. All right.
Sure. All right. We're out. See you, Jed.
Bye, Jed. Dave offered to suck somebody's cock. We got to go.
Where'd Dave go? I don't know.
The porta potty, I think.
If he ain't working, they ain't jerking.
Hey. And then we get to see Jessica again and her
Stuff.
friends.
Friends. Oh man. It would be funny if we had a Pac-12 flag to fly.
Wait.
Oh god.
Amazon. There's got to be one on Amazon.
Or at least a Pac-2. If you find a Pac-2, that's definitely going up.
But Pac-2 is Oregon State, Washington State. Fuck those guys.
I know, but it's funny because they got fucked.
Put it upside down. An upside down Pac-2 flag.
Maybe we could find a Comcast flag and just put like the circle and the line through it. People will be happy about that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you hear about the new Comcast?
That's
shit?
why I was.
Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
mentioning it. Yeah. Comcast is like blacking out the new Big Ten games.
Mm-hmm.
What a bunch of cocks! Like we left our conference because we couldn't be on TV. We get on a new conference and we can be on TV. And then the TV's like, no, you can't be on here. Fucking racist fucks.
Not sure how it's racist, but yeah.
It seems racist to me.
Yep.
Coastist fucks.
Yeah.
Coastist.
You East Coast biased
They hate us
bastards.
because they ain't us.
Mm-hmm.
Fuckers.
Speaking of East Coast versus West Coast, I had one of my friends from Tennessee. I was talking to them about football, and I was like, "Man, did you guys see what happened in that morning game today?" They're like, "What do you mean morning game?" I'm like, "The 10 o'clock game. Football starts at 10 a.m. and then there's the 1 o'clock game, and then there's the 5:15 game Sunday Night Football." Like, no, we have to wait until 1 for our football. I'm like, you just sealed it. I am never moving to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Like, football for me starts at 9 a.m. on Saturday and ends at 7 p.m. on Monday.
Yeah. We have it really good. Like, if you're watching college football, especially once the full season gets going, we got game day at 6 in the morning.
Yep. And as soon as it stops, games start.
Pac-12 After Dark goes until, well, I don't know what they'll do this year, but somebody will be on TV playing a late game.
Pat Mack will be drinking Guinnesses, screaming at his TV.
Just letting them hang.
I love college football.
It's like I've been stressed out the last month and a half or so, and just realizing that vacation is here.
Oh,
I might have to blow off some steam this fall.
Oh yeah,
do it, but you won't.
Well, I've started all my prep stuff, like getting chairs ready and cleaning things, and tomorrow I'm starting to pack the car.
Tomorrow I'm getting the oil changed and I'm packing my bag.
Yeah. Oh, I need to change the oil.
I've got to figure out what I'm gonna wear.
It'll be fine for a week.
Meaning, as in, I got to unpack all my stuff because I've got it in a box somewhere.
I've got all mine hanging up.
Well, it's supposed to be a hot day, isn't it? We're back to being hot.
It'd be like 90.
Yeah.
I got us a seat where when the sun sets, the overhang will cover us.
Get this jersey. I think I wore it last year too, but
that's like your go-to. It's hot out.
But
yellow
the seam here has come apart, so I have to fucking use seam tape and fix it.
Hey, if I order a pair of shoes, can I pick them up at the Duck store at Autzen?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna
maybe. Yeah, you can.
I have. Okay. I've done it
because I was thinking about ordering the new shoes, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Well, they have a new pair coming out tomorrow.
You can also get them at the Nike store on 5th Street, which is where I got my Duck shoes last year.
If you wanted to get them through Fanatics, I have a thing where you can get free 2-day shipping.
Okay.
But like you would have to order them like now.
Oh, speaking of interesting shit, Ben put in his exception for the final Civil War.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be possible that he will be able to attend.
I don't know that I'm going. It won't be the final one.
Yeah, it will.
No. Because they got to come back to our place. We're not ending it at their place. Fuck that. You don't end at the shitty place. You end at the good place.
They can come. Well, we beat the asses off last year. We beat their asses off again in their house. That's pretty much it. Or do we have to prove it?
You got to prove it.
Got to prove it.
Like playing horse.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we've got 3 more years of this bullshit.
It won't be the last one.
I think Robin and I got a wedding to crash that day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I might be the DJ that day. Oh, or maybe it's me and DJ Dave.
DJ Dave Pound.
Just the whole time. 3 hours of that song on repeat, and Dave just, yeah.
No one tells DJ Request what to play.
That would be a really funny shirt to make for that. DJ Request, no requests.
No requests.
Don't talk to me.
Did you remember that from the movie The Goods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nobody tells DJ Request what to play.
That's a good ass movie too.
Mhm.
I need to watch that again.
That's a movie I haven't seen in a long time.
It was on one of the streaming services that I saw, and I was like, "Oh, I should watch that," and then I forgot. I think it was on Max.
A Quiet Place Day 1 is on fucking
Paramount.
Paramount now. I'm gonna watch it.
I'll watch it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a picture of Jake and set it next to me.
The only way Jake would watch this movie. Is
Just don't cut the mouth hole out, and we'll be okay.
No, I'm definitely cutting the mouth hole out.
He's gonna Deadpool it and staple it to his own face.
Like, I am Jake watching this movie.
Yeah, Jake watched it.
See, we have photo evidence of Jake watching another Quiet Place fucking abortion.
Maybe that's what they put in this one. The other one had a birth.
A silent. It has to be silent
A
though.
silent abortion. I don't know how loud abortions are. I don't
know. I've never had one
Yeah,
myself.
me neither.
Depends on how late in term you are, I guess.
Okay.
Like, you sound like the biggest expert all of a sudden.
Because I used words like term.
Yeah. And baby.
Well, Dave speaks the most Italian.
Grazie.
Orlami. Margheriti.
Margheriti.
Actually, I just watched the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the first time.
I thought you watched it. You didn't watch it before?
No,
The John Leguizamo hit of 1993.
no, I had seen that one. No, everyone decided to watch it without me while I was at a Duck game, and then I was mad, and I was like, well, that was like, you guys went and saw it without me, like, that was my opportunity to see it. Now I'm not going to see it, probably for a really long time. And they said, don't be ridiculous, you'll see it. And I said, yeah, but probably not for like a year. And here we are. I watched it yesterday, and I really liked it.
It's good, huh?
It was pretty good.
I liked it.
Did you watch the Sonic movies?
I've seen the first one. I watched the one with
Knuckles.
Jim Carrey in both of them.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I've only seen the first one, I think.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I know
they have
that Shadow is coming out in the third one.
Yeah. Well, and they also have a show with Knuckles.
I think, yeah. Is Shadow
they
is there a third movie coming out, or Shadow
Yeah.
gonna be on the?
No, Shadow's going to be
show.
on the third movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I did just see a scene with Shadow in it, and I was like, wait, that's happening? I thought it was happening in the Knuckles
I
show.
like the movies. I didn't really. I couldn't get into the show.
Mhm.
It's just too slow. I think I don't know, which is weird because it's a Sonic thing.
Have you watched the Rick and Morty anime at all?
No, because I don't like anime, but I should watch it.
I've heard it's not very good.
Oh, well then maybe I shouldn't watch it.
Yeah, I
told
looked at it, I'm
Grayson,
like,
he's obsessed, so
I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, the art style looks stupid. I'm not watching that shit.
right? And that's my.
So you're not gonna go watch the Battle for the Rohirrim with me?
I don't.
Alright,
Is that
I'll
like at the Rose Bowl?
No, they're doing a Lord of the Rings battle for the Rohirrim. It's set 180 years
I did see
before,
something about that.
but it's an anime.
I'll watch it with you, Dave.
All right.
All right.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. It's Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
Of course I
God.
watch
All
it.
right.
Maybe I won't watch it with you, Dave. Fuck you.
Are you
Well,
gonna
you're
bring
not-
dots?
are you
'Cause if
gonna-
you're not, then
Yeah.
he's fucking not in.
I'm gonna bring Dippin' Dots.
Are you gonna drive down to watch it?
I mean, if I was invited, I might.
Hey Jake, you want to go watch Battle for the Rohirrim in Roseburg?
When?
I don't know. It's on a Friday, I bet.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I think actually I probably won't see it in theaters because it's like coming out soon.
Cool.
And
Well,
it's
we'll probably
football
have this
season.
conversation.
And we're busy.
And, you know, these people.
Hey.
They could have been
Is
anywhere
it
in the
that time
world,
already?
but they're here with us. We appreciate that. They're busy too, man. We got a in, out, and on the way.
That's how I like it.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you're not working and you're sitting there jerking.
Yep, that's me, man. Fuck. But make sure you're checking us out on YouTube. You can see the whole deal where we talk about the things that we don't talk about on the show. It's pretty entertaining.
We're talking about the things that we don't talk about on the show. Thank you. A lot of people are saying it, but we would never say that.
But for this episode, this edition of my show, good night, universe.
Until we meet again.
The biggest. Go Ducks. Go fucking Ducks.
Go Ducks.
Make sure to go and check out definitelynotsellingdrugs.com.